Again, I run it. You see, Dr. Vipin class string type is there. If you want to check the run type, you can say this also, that now it's converted into string type. Remember? So the difference between var and dynamic, var is also you can assign any kind of value, but once you assign the value, later on you can't change. So if you assign bool, then it will the bool in its lifetime. And if you assign a string, then it will remain the string in its lifespan or lifetime. But in case of dynamic, if you declare a variable as integer, so you can also change the type of it, because it's a dynamic type. That means you can change the data type also. You can change in a string, you can change in bool, you can change in double anytime. But one more thing you have to learn about var and dynamic. If I declare any var variable like this, I say num3, but I do not initialize this. Now I initialize this as a int value like this, and I say print, remember, and I say num3. Try to check. This is the var variable, but I did not initialize. I initialize later on. Then if I print it, so, and I say runtime, so you will see that it is integer type again. You see, this is integer type, but now is a magic. I say num3 equal to string Dr. Vipin Tevatia like this, you see, and I say print num3. Now it is changed. No error at all. I run it and you see Dr. Vipin Tevatia. Remember that the magic here. Dynamic type, I initialize it. Later on, I can change the data type, no problem at all. But in case of var variable, once I initialize, then I can't change the data type, it's generate error. But in var data type, once I declare the variable, but on declaration time, if I do not initialize the value, remember that on initialization time, on variable creation time, if I do not initialize any value here, this variable is become dynamic. Without initialization, var become dynamic. Remember, without initialization, var become dynamic. Remember that. So we are not initializing here, we are initializing later on in next line. Now it is integer, but later on I can change into some other type also. So it behave like a dynamic variable, but if I initialize it on declaration time, then the nature is different. You can't change the data type. So var you can use in two way, like dynamic also, like a normal type also, but dynamic can only be used if you want to change the data type later on in your program. Remember that.